Hi friends, happy St. Patrick's Day. In light of recent events, I just wanted to film this, maybe a series of activity ideas for your kids to do at home. And I figure we'd be as resourceful as possible, considering that we're stuck at home and we have to work with what we have. I want to start by saying that let's try and have some loving thoughts over fearful thoughts, and remember that kindness has a ripple effect. So let's jump into some activities. So our first one, we're going to be working with a grocery bag. So you're going to want to cut along all the edges of the grocery bag, and by the magic of preparedness, I already did that. So it looks like this. And then you're going to cut along here and along here. Other materials, scissors. We're going to cut off these sides. Could save these for later. And then save this one for later. I forgot to mention our other materials. You're going to need a hole puncher, scissors, tape, some string, maybe some markers, and if you have it, washi tape. Not necessary though. And then so your next step is, once you've gotten this all cut out, you're going to take one of the sides and fold the corner inside out, fold the corners like this, and then you are going to fold it into itself like an envelope. And then, so this is the part where your washi tape would come in handy. Have it open, and you can tape along the sides of it like this. And then once that's all taped up, you're going to use your hole puncher and punch all of the sides of it like that. So you're probably all wondering what we're making. And it's going to be a little portfolio. And again, the magic of preparation. I already made one. So I kept the handle from the grocery bag and I taped it really securely on the back. And I put the washi tape on the whole thing. And then I have a crochet needle, not necessary, but very helpful. And you take your string and you go along the entire edges like so. And then you would finish it up, and then your kids can have a little art portfolio to have. It can be like a little briefcase or something like that. And if you want to, you can also take the string and add it to the corners and make it like a little purse or a satchel if you want. So that's one activity to do with something you already have. Side note about the grocery bags. Parents, please Lysol your grocery bags before you do this activity with your children. Thoroughly Lysol it and let it dry all the way. And then with these extra parts of the grocery bag, you can fold it in half like this. And this can make, once you put some paper, some printer paper, whatever, cut it to size, and you can make a little journal like this. So I filled it with some paper already, and they can use this journal to write all their feelings during this time, blind contour drawings where you pretty much have your pen and you're drawing without looking at your paper, just trying to draw the outline of something. They can use it for drawing tutorials on YouTube. Maybe parents, if you have highlighters at home and you have some preschoolers, you can write down some words with the highlighter for them to trace it. I'm just cutting off these edges because I don't like it as much. You can have it be like name writing practice for your little ones. For some of you that said that you have some older ones that are just going to be FaceTiming their friends. Well, all of you 90s kids, why don't you have your child turn it into a slam book that they do via FaceTime with their friends? Yeah, they can keep score of games that they play together if you guys have siblings. Maybe they could interview each other, like the slam book idea. Siblings could play Pictionary with this. Stuff like that. So yeah, they can just be a little tiny journal. Maybe you can, if it's a sunny day, they can go outside in their backyard and they can do a little outline bird's eye view drawing of their garden, like I've done here in my gardening journal. Stuff like that. And then if you want to, you can also take it and make it into a smaller journal. Right? Tiny notebook. Hole punch it again if you need to. Oh, that was another thing I forgot to mention. With the hole punch clippings, the little cutout holes, I taped down some of the dots to make it look a little bit more design-like. And it's a lot easier if you have glue, but I don't have glue at home. So again, limited resources. All of my materials, for the most part, are in my classroom. I have some bonus activities. So for all you cool moms, if you have a bunch of washi tape, why don't you take a piece of string, add all your washi tape to it, tie it together, make yourself a little necklace. That'd be fun. Or you can just hang it up with the clip on your wall. And another activity is, you guys probably have lots of cardboard at home. So cut it out into small pieces, 28 pieces to be exact, whatever size you want. And you can make your own set of dominoes at home. So I made this set when I go out with my friends. Hi, Lost Boys. And I've only done it maybe once or twice, but it's little dominoes. And you can look online for what the set's supposed to look like. And yeah. And if you guys have cats, make a little pom-pom ball with some of the string. And so another activity, because it's St. Patrick's Day, if you guys have some printer paper, color it lots and lots and lots with a kind of a crosshatch design. And it looks like plaid a little bit. And so you can draw a 4-leaf clover or 3-leaf clover on it, kind of by making some hearts. And then when you cut it all out, you can make a garland. There's another way that we can do this, is if you have your paper, crumble it up, unfold it. Just gives it a nice little texture. And then fold it in half. And for the parents that have some younger kids, maybe the 2s and 3s, you can draw some lines on it for them to cut. I know I already have some black lines on here, but have your child cut these lines, obviously supervised. And you don't want to cut all the way up. This is the folded edge here on top. And after you've cut all of that, open it up, scrunch it towards the middle, and give it a big twist. And then you fold that and tape it, and you've made a little tassel so that you can have some stay-at-home St. Patrick's Day decorations. There's the little tassels, there's some clovers, fun stuff. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks.